screen. And I'm applying it to my cheeks first. I'm putting excess down here. But yeah, how is your guys' day going? Mine started off pretty rough because I woke up weird and it wasn't fun at all. I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. I don't live at home currently. I live at a dorm because I am in college. College life has been college life, honestly. And I'm just a little tired, and that's okay. I'm gonna skip primer because technically I already did my skincare and moisturize and all that, but I am not gonna skip the chapstick if I can get to the open. But yeah, so college has been kind of rough a little bit just because of the adjusting period and trying to get assignments turned in, and it's been a lot. It's way different than what I know. So, well, I mean, it's good to have some change. I honestly don't really visit home as much because I'm constantly busy with college stuff. There's never a time where I'm not busy, which is crazy to me. Next, we're going to be using the e.l.f. brow lift. I'm going to be using it for my eyebrows. I'm just going to give my brows a lift today and give it a nice little feathery look today. That's what I'm trying to go for. I hope that it goes good for this. But yeah, honestly, school isn't too bad. I joined some cool stuff. I joined esports, my school's esports team, the Valorant team, because as we all know, I'm obsessed with Valorant. And then I joined Greek life. So honestly, yeah. But yeah, I did a lot of activities and I'm busy and I'm always constantly studying. My friends literally are like, you always are studying, and I'm like, yeah, I am. And they're like, you have a problem, and I'm like, no, I don't. It is a problem, but we're not gonna say it's a problem, even though we all think it's a problem, because I constantly am studying. And yeah, it's good to take mental health breaks. It's good to take breaks. I will admit that breaks are nice when you've been studying for a while and you're just like, no, I don't need a break, but in reality you do need a break. Breaks are good for you. It's also about where you're studying. You do not want to study in your dorm room, so you want to study somewhere that is not your room, because your room is supposed to be your area where you can relax and be calm at, not constantly feeling like you're stressed. And you don't want to feel stressed. You want to feel calm and relaxed. But yeah, honestly, school hasn't been too bad. I have met some really cool people, and I have learned some cool stuff on Valorant, some new cool stuff that I never knew that I would learn at all. I honestly didn't think that I could actually do good a little bit, get better from where I was. And I was okay at the game. I played healer. I still play healer, but I was like, I'm just gonna take a backseat and heal and whatnot, right? And it's a lot. It really is. Because when people are screaming at you, res me, res me, res me, res me, it's a lot. But I will say that Valorant is my favorite game. Though sometimes I really do not like the game, I do have good moments on Valorant. So I'm not gonna say that I don't have any good moments on it. Yeah. So I'm just trying to do some foundation because, oh, there we go. That was like poking me. But yeah, I am just gonna pat stuff in, 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 pat stuff in. But yeah, I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna set my face a little bit. I don't know, I just been trying new things this year, which is really good because when I was in high school, I never tried like the cool stuff, like cool new things, and now I am, which is good. Like I am trying new things. I honestly didn't peg me to like try new things. Honestly, I was very nervous. But I have met some amazing people here at my college. So it's pretty cool, honestly. And I'm just going to, like, you know, live life update type vibe. I love doing my makeup so much. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm setting my face with. I'm setting my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent powder. But yeah, I'm just setting my face. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I feel like I'm gonna take the Fresh eyeshadow palette and I use the color Nerve for my eyebrows. I just feel like I'm still a first year. This is my first year of college. So, of course, I'm going to be, you know, trying to learn the ropes. And I feel like everyone is just so ahead of me because, you know, they have experience and, like, their second years or third years or fourth year, you know. But the people that I know that are second years and third years, they're so sweet and good people. And I just feel like I'm behind. I feel like I'm not doing enough, but I gotta remember that I am one person and like there's only so much you can learn in one day and you need to take breaks. And always take a mental health break too. Like just take a day where you're just not studying and like relax and enjoy life, you know? And that's what I had to learn because I'm a type of person that's go, 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 go. And I should have learned that you need to take breaks. And I had like an amazing roommate. They literally always like tell me, you need to take a break. You have studied a lot today. And I have people, cause I'm in Greek life, so I live in the Greek house. I live in the fraternity. I'm in a fraternity. It's a gender neutral fraternity. Anyways, they're also like, Tatiana, you need to take a break. And I'm like, okay. So yeah. I'm just trying to live life now. But also learning that I need breaks. Learning things like that, it's really hard for me to like not be in control of what I'm doing because I need to be in control. Like I feel like I need to. I don't need to be in control, but I feel like I need to be in control, which is kind of frustrating because, you know, you shouldn't always be in control, and that's the problem because I feel like I need to be in control, and it gets a little irritating because like that's not how it's supposed to be for yourself. Next, I'm taking this flat brush to do my eyeshadow, and I'm taking the color Touch from Fresh Palette. I feel like I need to give myself a break. Like, I need to cut myself some slack. I do not cut myself slack, and I think that's also one of my problems, that like I just don't think that I deserve to cut myself some slack. And like, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Like, if I slack off too much, then yeah, it's bad. But honestly, I don't think I cut myself some slack. I think I overwork myself. And this is one thing my cousin has always like been like, you need to stop overworking yourself. Take a break. You should take a break. Don't overdo this type of thing. Like, don't overdo things. Don't like overwhelm myself. That's what he always told me. And I'm like, okay. This, like, in college, like, I overwhelm myself a lot, and like my cousin isn't here to tell me like, hey, don't do that. But I have met amazing people as well that, like, you know, have been there in my shoes, a freshman, a first year, very worried and very scared of me. Like, okay, I don't get any of this. This is a new environment. Like, how do I even do any of this? And the guidance that I have received from multiple individuals is amazing. Like, they're like, it's okay to take a break, and it's good to take breaks, and you need to take a break, and it's just good to like be able to take a break, because if you take a break, it resets your brain. Like, it's a good reset, and you're not like stressing about finishing stuff. And yeah, I just think, oh, I'm putting in my center unwell. But yeah, I think that breaks are good. I'm finally learning that doing stuff for my breaks is really good. And I'm trying, and that's the thing, at least I'm trying to take breaks and understanding that I need breaks. Next, I'm going back into Touch, and I'm going to do my AUSL. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't updated y'all in a while. I feel like I'm constantly like just stressing, and I haven't had time to just sit down and talk, you know, and I'm just like constantly doing my own thing and trying to stop it, and just trying to live my college life, as everyone has been telling me, like, hey, live your life, do things that are fun, you know, like get that college experience. And I feel like me overwhelming myself with other things have not been helping with that, but I'm getting better. I'm learning how to manage that better. Time management is really important, plays a big huge part in college. And like, that's one thing that I never comprehended was like time management. Like, I thought I had a good time management system. No, college is a whole nother like level. Like, college is a whole nother level of, you need to like, you know, and you know, going to class, like high schools was easy, just show up, you get a good grade, like you take the notes or whatever, you get a good grade. Now college is 100% different, and just because they have notes taking, like you can take notes in that section and they give you like a notepad, and no, you had to read the book yourself. The books are expensive. Never buy a book new unless it's like really like cheap new, then buy it new, but like buy it used. I bought all my books used and I own them, and now I could write in them if needed. I know it sounds really wrong to write in a book, right? But hey, if I'm gonna pay all that money for me to use a book, I'm going to write in it. Like, if I'm paying all this money, right, to own a book, and then writing in my book is gonna help me study or help me pass the class, I'm gonna write in the book. Like, it's all about your preference, but it's also all about, like, hey, what do you need in this situation? I'm gonna go back into Nerve. But yeah, I'm like, that's crazy because I paid all this money for these books, so I'm going to use it to my advantage. And if that means I'm going to write in the book, I'm gonna write in the book. Like, do not write in your books if you are borrowing it. No. Just no. Me, I bought my book, so, and I'm the owner, so I can technically do whatever to the book. Writing it, drawing it at this point, mark it up, you know, because I don't feel like I just don't feel like I should like be sitting here like so worried, oh, I'm gonna write in my book, or I shouldn't do this. Like, I can kind of do whatever to my book, to be honest, because it's my book, you know, and I bought it. And it's good if you take notes and like jot up your book, you know. And like my favorite thing is tabbing up my book. So I take these like sticky note tabs, and I'll be like, oh, this is very important, tab this and this and this, right? And you're like, oh, how do you know how to do that? Like, honestly, you find a way to study, you find a way that works for you, and you find out like what is important to read and what isn't important to read. For my books, like for one of my classes, I really don't need to read the whole book. There's only some key parts, right, that you need to read. And how I know this is because I take my packet that I get in class, right? The professor hands me a packet, and I literally just look at the packet, and like it's kind of like brief little notes kind of, and then you have to go into the book to go into depth, right? I use that as a guideline first, and then I flip through the pages, and then I also use stuff behind the book. Like, so after the whole chapter is done, they give you like basically the key concepts of what you need to what you need to learn from this type of chapter. So it helps a whole bunch, and I literally love it, you know. It's more easier for me to do that way. Like, honestly, you find your way to study so fast. And you also, like, at college, it's really good to find a place that you like studying at as well, because your environment also makes a huge difference. It plays a huge role into like if you want to study in that moment or not, you know. And some days it's good to just be like, I want to hold off on studying first. I just need to unwind and, you know, just recollect my thoughts before I even process anything else for the day. And that's okay. Like, but yeah, I don't know. I just think school is school, and it will always be school. Environment change and being away from parents, and I also like being away from your friends that you're so used to constantly seeing, you know, and then you switch and you're not even with anyone. It sucks. At first it sucks, and then you meet people, and some people are amazing people. Some people are jerks. Literally jerks. Like, I have met people on campus that are not the nicest people. And like, you know, and some people are gonna just be like that, you know. not saying all people are gonna be like that on campus, but I'm saying they are. Next, I'm going to take my Dear Darling water tent. I got some of this stuff off of YesStyle. I love YesStyle, but yeah, I don't know. Some people are just gonna be jerks, and that's how it is, you know. Like, that's normal. There's not always gonna be nice people, and honestly, that's how the world works. Though it sucks, not everyone's gonna be nice to you all the time. And honestly, it's a college thing to just like kind of just like you have to get used to it, and you have to find out a way to not like, you know, take it. Because like going into college is hard enough, right? Having people mean to you also hard enough. Like, learning that you cannot, like, literally, you should never address your professor as he or she. No, like, Mr. and Mrs. That's what it is. Never address them as Mr. or Mrs. That is so, like, high school. And also, unless they said you can call me Mr. or Mrs., you should never address them like that. You either address them as professor or doctor. I call all of my professors professors. Some people like to switch it up and call professors doctors, which is good too, because you know they got their doctorate and their PhD. But yeah, I have kind of just, I call all my professors professors. It's also to preference, you know, because if they're like, oh, you can call me doctor, that's good. And also, what was so crazy to me was they literally, you can also be informal, and some professors will be like, just call me by my first name. And I'm like, I was like, what the heck? Oh my goodness, why is this tripping? I was like, what? You can call your professors by their first name? And they're like, yeah, call me by my first name. And I'm like, oh my, like, some teachers are amazing. Sorry, I literally got lip tips everywhere. Some professors are really cool, and they're like, yeah, just call me by my first name, which my first name is Tatiana. So be like, oh, imagine if I was a professor, just call me Tatiana, you know, just like, and they're literally so chill about it. And I'm like, whoa, that is crazy. I gotta call you like your name, like what? That blows my mind every time I hear it, and I'm just shook it because I'm like, you are allowing me to call you by your first name. It's wild to me. It's really like, what? Wait, what did you say? Like, what? I'm so conflicted. It's cool, but also like confusing too at the same time, because I'm like, wait, I can call you by your first name. You can only call them by their first name if they allow you to. Do not just go up to your professor and call them by their first name. But it's absolutely wild to me, like that you can be like, hey, and be like, first name usage right here, like hey, Tatiana. Like, that's wild. That is absolutely wild to me. How you can just go up to your professor and be like, hey, Tatiana, I'm just, you know, I just need help with it. Like, that's so wild, honestly. It's just crazy to me how you could just be like, like, hey, I don't like how my lips are turning out. But yeah, I'm like, wow, that is absolutely crazy. Like, one day in my college is everything's like different. And everyone's like, oh, you're grown up now. Like, you make your own decisions. And that's so, like, that is so crazy. Like, you make your own decisions and your parents aren't here to, like, guide you. Like, you are here by yourself. Like, this is basically your playing field now. Like, you have to figure it out. Figure out what direction you want to go. And, like, I try to figure out things that best suited for me. And it's hard. I have not figured everything out. And I don't need to right now. I just need to slowly learn things, you know? And that's all I can do. Is just slowly learn things. Okay, so I finally got the lip kit on. It's looking, my teeth are looking wild. But next I need to do my eyelashes and I should be done. I'm gonna take these lashes. I got them from Temu, I think. They're the, I don't even know which one these are, but I'm gonna use them. But yes, I'm gonna take my eyelash, my tweezers, and I like to use it to pull up the eyelash. And also, a thing I like to do is I like to measure my eyelashes, and then I like to take, if I can grab these, because there's so much stuff in here. Okay, next, the scissors. But you want to measure your eyelashes first. So first, I like to go like this, and I like to be, I'm gonna need to cut out this much. So I take it, and I'm like, okay, I'm cutting. Why is there eyelashes in there already? Okay, anyways. I'm like, I need to cut out that much, right? And if I think that's too little, and I keep on measuring until, like, I actually know precisely, like, I cut little increments because I get nervous that I'm gonna mess up the eyelash. And I'm like, that's a little bit too long. So I'm gonna take off a little bit more. Not too much, but just a tiny bit more, and then I'm done. And then I do the same thing for the other eyelash. One trick that is my favorite trick is, where is my lash glue? Oh, right here. So this is my lash glue. The secret trick I like to do to make my lashes last long is you put lash glue slay. I'm gonna take this brush to brush down my hair pieces that I want smooth. Though it looks smooth already, I just wanted an extra, like, just a little extra there, And I'm gonna brush my hair back like this, and I'm going to just gel it down. And that's how I'm gonna do my hair today. It's really, really wavy right now, and I'm vibing with it, I just like how my hair was sitting, and that's how we're gonna do it. I just didn't know how I wanted to style my hair today, which was crazy. Sitting more better, and I used to have very crazy hair, very frizzy, unmanageable. I felt like my hair was too much. No, I just didn't know how to properly style and get my natural waves to look nice, you know? Because I wasn't really educated on my waves, and my mom didn't really know what products to use for my hair either. So when I got older, I kind of found out I had waves because my grandma has curly hair, right? And she has the curly hair that, like, her locks are so beautiful. Literally, she literally looks so beautiful with how she styles her hair, and I love it. I literally love my grandma's hair so much. But yeah, so I get my wavy hair from my grandma because her hair is very curly, and my mom has like wavy hair, but hers end up just being pinned straight sometimes. Like, it's really easy for my mom to manage, but my hair goes crazy in the heat. It like literally loves the humidity so much that it causes me problems, and then my hair is just puffy for the rest of the day. But yes, this is the hair for the day. It's looking cute, and I'm styled for the day, and ooh girl, like I just feel the hair getting styled right now, and it feels amazing too. It actually does look so good today for some reason. It looks really good, and I did not know what I did to my hair besides follow the hair care steps, and I think that's what really put my hair over the top today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below, and give this video a big thumbs up. Bye guys!